Alright, so this is video one of a series of videos I'm making for whoever teaches this course after me. I can't really tell how well I'm being seen by that camera. It's on a stand right now, whatever. Anyway, I'm keeping these very short. My goal here is to just show how to do each of these labs and then as quick as possible and show where the supplies are. So this is the lab I always do on the first day of class. I tend to do the first day of class like an activity, and then the second day of class is where I explain all of the rules and everything. I want the first day to be more fun and to show them what the class is going to be like, and then the second day is when we get into the unfun stuff about rules and all that. Anyway, that's my own way of teaching. What you need for this lab, this is the Pendulum Lab, and I do this one just to see like how are the students at doing lab procedures. To just give them an idea of kind of what to expect with a lab in physics. So this is just a simple pendulum lab. They're going to measure, the swinging of a pendulum. There is a worksheet for this that goes with it. A lot of my labs tend to be sort of just formula labs where they're trying to prove a concept rather than discover on their own. Maybe whoever you are, you'll teach a different way than that. In that case, you don't really need to use the worksheets that I have for all of the labs. You might have them do a more traditional lab report, but that's up to you. Anyway, doesn't really change what the lab is. So in this lab, we have up here at the top of the ceiling, there is a hook. Now, every lab table has one of these hooks up there. Above, it's kind of hard to see probably, but they should, all 6 of them have a hook up there on the ceiling. And that hook is there specifically for this lab. So the way that I anchor this for this lab is by using a 1 kilogram mass. And that comes from this set of masses. There are 4 of these. Unfortunately, there are not 6 of these. But we have other masses as well that are not as, fancy and cool looking. This is a 200 gram mass, and that's a 100 gram mass, and there are others like that, and I'll show you. Actually, I'll just do that right now. Let's go have a look. So where are the supplies for this? String, and the string is kept back over this way in this area. So usually the string is right here in this spot. And then these are the masses. So there's the other 3 sets of the masses like the one that I showed you, and then here are the other masses. These are all 200 gram masses that don't have a hook on them. They're meant for calibrating scales, but they are 200 grams. These are 200 gram masses with a hook, 100 gram masses. This is like a whole grab bag variety of a bunch of different sizes of masses, and some 500 gram masses. There's a couple of 1 kilogram masses back there, and there are supposed to be a whole lot more big masses. There's supposed to be a bunch of 1 kilogram masses and a bunch of 500 gram masses, and I don't know where they are. So I don't know if that will be solved or not by the time I leave. Anyway, so what do? Well, we need a long string, goes up there, comes down, tie a loop. You tie a loop on each end, and then the students hang the mass. So go with lighter masses, like the 200 gram or the 100 gram. So this is a 100 gram mass, should be fine, right? And so they just swing it, and then they're gonna do timing, timing the number of swings of a pendulum. Anyway, the rest of like what you do with the lab is explained in the lab worksheet. This is how you set it up. That should be it for this video.